Hi friends, welcome to Inside Out Selling Solutions. Let me tell you one of the most common problem most of the FMCG salespeople face is the non-moving stocks or slow-moving stocks. Now this is a major problem whether it is a multinational company or an Indian company or a small startup. Now how do we handle this kind of a situation? So today's presentation talks about all the strategies and all the techniques of taking care of the non-moving or the slow-moving stocks. What are the consequences of slow-moving and non-moving stocks? You will find that when the problem is of non-moving stocks, the first thing that we face is that the business is lost because there will be product return, the retailers doesn't trust you and he starts sending the products back, and it has an effect on the products which are also moving. So one of the major consequences is that the business loss is there. Second is that the retailer's distributor will be unhappy. Naturally, the goods that they have bought, they kept it for some time into their store and it is not moving, they will have to return back and their investment is blocked. So that is why these guys are upset. So this is another challenge that we all need to face. The next challenge is about the reintroducing the new product. Once you have taken the stocks back, you will agree that reintroducing this product will be a Herculean task. Retailers will never trust you. They will say, sir, once you had sent it, that time the product didn't do well, I don't want the stocks again. So reintroducing the product will be a biggest challenge. So whatever you have to do it when the stocks are still there in the counter of the retailer or at the distributor's place. And the last consequence that I can talk about, that even the company reputation is at stake. Right, the retailers and the customers would always say that these company stocks are non-moving, I have to return the stocks time and again. If that kind of a reputation happens, you will have a tough problem in the coming times. What are the reasons for these non-moving stocks or the slow-moving stocks? The first reason that I find is that the demand itself is very low. The product demand is not there. Naturally, you will find that the stocks doesn't move from the counter, and there is this challenge of non-moving or slow-moving stocks will come up. Also another challenge is that if you overstock the product at the retailer place or at the distributor place, you will find that challenge of non-moving stocks will be there because the stocks are already there. Suppose the need of a retailer is they are selling say 5 units in a month, and if you have kept 50 units in a stock, then naturally they will always feel that the stocks are very high and the movement is very less. So that this situation also there is the problem of a non-moving stock. The third situation which is there, the retailer has kept the stock but he is not able to push the product to the customers. They cannot convince their consumers as the product which I got is really good for them. So that is another reason why the product doesn't move. Next product is about if there are complaints about the products in the market with the consumers, the retailer also is scared now. He doesn't want to give the product because there are complaints coming from the market. So that could be another reason. And the last reason is that the competitor products in the same area are doing very well. In fact, they have replaced your product, and that is the reason you will find that your product movement has gone down. So these are the reasons by which your product is not moving very well in the respective territory or respective shops. So what do we do? How do we go about it?